Welcome to Folding with Friends.
What's up, everyone? I'm ADHD Coach Ryan. This is my beautiful neurotypical wife, Andrea. And we are here to do some laundry. And we are so glad that you're here to join us. Do you have laundry you can do? Feel free to enjoy that. Or if there's something else you want to work on and need some accountability partners for that, that's fine too. But please give us some thumbs up. Let us know you're there. Let us know where you're at and where you're tuning in from. So we come here every Tuesday because friends don't let friends fold alone. That's our motto.
Mm-hmm.
So Andrea, what do you want to tell all of our friends out there for tonight?
Well, if you guys haven't seen it yet, you've got to check out Ryan's masterclass, the 5 shifts to conquer your ADHD. And you can find it in the profile, and Ryan's profile is completely free masterclass. And you can also find it at ryanmarecoaching.com/5shifts. And it's a piece that Ryan has worked on for months. And you can 5 simple shifts that you can put to use right away. So definitely check that out, guys. Don't want to go without it.
Galbraith says she can't hear. Anybody else? Can other people hear us? Turn up the volume. I think we're good. But the more, while you're here, get some thumb exercise. Give us some likes. Oh, I'm so excited that we have 180 friends here on the TikTok side. This almost didn't happen. I got a little nervous. But I'm so glad that you're all here. The tradition continues.
That's right. We're still folding our clothes. Clothes haven't stopped coming.
I literally had someone this week tell me that they watch our Folding with Friends, and they were wondering if all of these clothes are legit. Come on, do you guys actually have them as laundry? I'm like, yeah, we actually have that much laundry.
Yeah.
Anybody else have laundry to do, or is that just us? I don't know.
Look, do you think we're washing our clothes too often? Do other people just wear them more and not? Let us know in the chat, guys. Do you guys wear your clothes multiple times before you wash them?
I definitely do. And we still have this much. What do other people think? Jupiter Fallen's here, Nancy's here, Valerie's here, Tiola's here. Welcome, everyone. I am Ryan Mayer, certified ADHD coach, neuroinclusion consultant, master facilitator, and laundry folder.
Right on.
We're here in tropical Cleveland, Ohio, where it was legitimately 0 degrees today.
Yes, it was so cold today. It took my
Valerie,
car,
thank you for the gifting badge.
It took my car 15 minutes to start cranking out warm heat.
So it was a little chilly on the way.
Definitely chilly.
On the way in, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different kind of cold when it's 0.
Yeah.
But we don't let that stop us from bringing the heat when it comes to folding with friends. So we're here to answer questions about your ADHD and to let you know you're not alone. And hey, maybe you have some laundry you've been avoiding. That's right. I'm looking at you. Or if there's something else you've been avoiding and you want to work on it a little bit, hey, we're here. We're here for it.
Put it in the chat. Let us know what you're going to work on.
What are you going to work on? Skeletor's Cackle, I was just thinking about you today. I'm so glad to see you here. Wondering how you are. Let us know how you're feeling. And the one and only Daniel C. Berman in the house.
Hey, hey.
And Daniel C. Berman, thank you for following me. We'll send you a free gift. Digital gift your way.
Digital, get down.
Ash says, "Oh Lord, all that laundry gives me anxiety." Well, Ash, we're so glad you're here. Friends don't let friends fold alone. That's our motto.
That's right.
And it's just like I tell my clients, like you just have to take it one thing at a time. So one piece of laundry at a time.
Speaking of clients, Ryan, did you have group coaching today? Did people show up for it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Showed up in a big way today. We have a couple of different group coaching calls. And today was our Transformation Tuesday call.
Mm-hmm.
And we had people talking about goal setting.
Okay.
And how it's so challenging for those of us with ADHD.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't even want to start.
Yeah.
Because they're just afraid they're going to fail again.
Right.
So I took the clients through an exercise talking about, well, what is it in your life that you'd like to have be different? And then what would it take to bridge the gap from where you are now to where you're trying to go? And then we just kind of break that down.
Mm-hmm.
So they found that to be pretty helpful. And the key is to get it down to something that you can do daily so you can start making it a habit to move towards your goals. I heard the second Friday of January, our friend Alex at Summit told us this recently, is unofficially known as National Quitters Day. Hey, Catherine J. Olivia, thank you for following me. I want to send you a digital gift. Send me a DM. Anybody who follows would love to send you some free stuff. Hey, Andrea, Natasha asks this question.
Okay.
Thank you, Natasha, for asking a question. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Any advice for the end of day crash feeling when the ADHD meds have worn off?
Get a crash pad.
Get a crash pad? What does that even mean? What does that mean? Take a nap?
Yeah. That was like kind of a joke.
Oh. Okay. Well, do you have any non-joke advice?
Yeah, I think try to keep the important stuff that you need to actually accomplish, like to earlier in the day when your meds are on.
Yep.
That's what Ryan tries to do. Like he tries to do like the tasks that require the most thinking.
Like most mental energy.
The most mental energy in the morning time when he's the sharpest.
Yep. Yeah, like early to mid morning is definitely the sweet spot for me. So to that point, like what Andrea is saying, there's Asaraf. What's up?
Asaraf.
Great to see you, buddy. Let us know if you're studying with us. But to Andrea's point, I save the less cognitively taxing stuff for later in the day. So that's just like cleaning up my office, digitizing things, organizing task lists, following up with clients, that kind of stuff. So that would definitely be my recommendation. And then creating a template, something that I call the shutdown stack, where when you feel yourself shutting down, but you're ready to kind of transition into the next part of your day, you just have this list. And I use the tool Llama Life, which I really like that tool because you can just bring it up and you've predetermined how long you want each thing to be how long it should take you. And then you can just step right through it. All right, Allie, thank you so much for your question. Allie says, oh, hold on, let's see. Squares by T04. Hi from regional Australia. What's up, Squares by T? So glad you're here. Allie says, my son is a sophomore in college, had massive problems last semester, looking for any executive functioning advice. Deborah MMG, thanks for following. We're going to send you a digital gift to say thank you for following. Anybody who's following, anyone who's dropping likes, we just want to show our gratitude. You're welcome, Natasha. Our pleasure. I guess I would need to know a little bit more about your son. And MMG, thank you so much for the love.
I would say an ADHD coach.
Yeah,
to
we
learn
actually
to learn those executive function skills, because those are going to be skills he's going to use for the rest of his life. So to get in now and learn them, and like get some good strategies down,
it's stuff I wish I would have known when I was in college. Honestly,
would be worth it to learn it now.
I'd say
that's going to help him his whole life.
I'd say book a call with us. You can book a call through my profile, and we can give you more advice, or schedule a call with your son. Be happy to help in any way we can. We know it's not easy. When we have ADHD, it's like playing life on hard mode. It's what it seems like sometimes. So anything that we can do to help, we're happy to do that. And the first call is totally free. And if we are not able to help you, we can get you in touch with somebody who hopefully can. You're welcome. And Allie, if you have specific advice or specific questions or whatever, we'd be happy to answer that. But I guess we'd just need to know context, like maybe running late to class is an issue, or waiting too long to start on homework, or staying up too late playing video games, or all of the above. But we can help with that. Asaraf, how's your studying coming along? I know you've got some exams and things coming up.
Oh yeah, he does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Asraf, you got this, brother. What's he studying to be?
A therapist.
Oh, nice.
Hey, if you're just joining us, I'm so glad you're here. Just want to let you know you are welcome here. It's a judgment-free zone. And if you have any questions around ADHD or ADHD coaching, or really just you need some friends to work on things while you get some things done, we're here for it. Shelly, I saw you there, so I'm wondering if you're working on your stuff that you said you were going to be doing. We've got a lot of members of the community that are here in the house, in the virtual room.
Woo-wee.
Can you tell them about the community?
Yeah, guys. So we would love to have you join the Ryan Muir Coaching Digital Community. You can join. There's a link in the profile to join. You can also find it at ryanmuircoaching.com. And it is a judgment-free zone place where you can come find support all hours of the day, because we have friends like Asraf that is in Malaysia. So he's on a little different time zone than us here in Cleveland. So
yeah, he's 12 hours difference.
Between us and Asraf and other friends in different parts of the world, there's always somebody there to help some people in need. And if you're looking for an accountability buddy for something, you can
Madison, I'll get to your question next.
Put in the chat and ask people. We also have monthly challenges that are super fun and really get people jazzed about either getting moving or cleaning. Just keep it real small and simple. This month we are focusing in on choosing a word of the year that embodies what you're trying to do for the year, who you're trying to become. So choosing your word of the year, and then putting little tidbits out.
Ooh, Aaron, good
about
question.
what you did in that day to embody your word for the day. So check it out, guys.
Word for the year.
Check it out, guys. Let us know if you've joined. We would love to have everybody there. It's just a really good, safe place. If you're ever having trouble, you can write it down, and you have friends there that understand you and can support you.
So, want to give a welcome to some of the folks that are just joining, and really appreciate the engagement tonight. This is amazing. That's why we're here. So Madison asks a really good question.
Let's hear it, Madison.
She says, love how open you all are about this topic. Can I ask what might motivate someone to get help with ADHD? Yeah, basically, if I will ask people, what are you struggling with in your life right now? And then what parts of that do you think have to do with ADHD? And usually it's like, yeah, all of it. So then if that's the case, then we talk about what coaching looks like. And coaching can be the thing that can help be an intervention, behavioral modification to change the results that the person's getting. So basically the motivation would be if they don't like the results that they're currently getting and they want to make changes, but they're having a hard time doing it themselves, that would be a good reason. Another good reason would be you might feel like you're alone, like I did. I felt broken, ashamed, embarrassed that I couldn't get things done, but I just started learning different techniques and tips and tools. And so I just decided I wanted to help other people who were just like me to try to work through those challenges. You can also join the community, which is totally for free. You can come to the community coaching calls. But yeah, it's something that I've become the resource that I needed so badly, but couldn't find. So I hope that helps. Scott Sim, what's up? I'm going to drink water in your honor. I need help teaching a teenage boy how to manage his life. He is so close-minded. Okay, user 6383019757572. Tell us more about that. Of course, Madison. Healthy ADHD 19. Love that username, by the way. Okay, so, and we had a question. This is a really good one, Andrea, from our friend Erin Long.
Okay.
She says, any advice on prepping for appointments prior to the day of? I can never seem to know what I need to prep until it's urgent.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and Squares by T, a study buddy, accountability partner, pair up with a friend, or as they call it in Australia, a mate, to keep on track. If that's an option for him, helps my teenager in high school. Great advice.
Yeah.
In fact, I know our friend Asraf is a great body double accountability partner. You can also use focusmate.com. And you can join the Ryan Mayer coaching community as we have productivity sprints as well. But yeah, let's get back to Aaron's question. Really liked that question. How can you prepare? So Aaron, I guess to help give us some context, is it the same kind of appointments? Scott's in. Cheers. Water was for you. Because I know, like for me, for example, when I'm getting ready for coaching calls, I do need to prep in the same fashion for each call, where I'm reviewing to see, okay, where was the person at previously? And then what were they going to be working on in between? Oh, you're a financial advisor. Okay, perfect. So let's go through. How about this, Aaron? We'll do a little impromptu coaching session. What are the things that would help you to feel more prepared? And obviously, I know every client's different, but let's just say like some of the core elements. Yeah, exactly. They're all a little different, but let's just play along with me. What are some things that you think you could do to be more prepared? And so while you're answering that question, Madison, and love this, by the way, Madison and Scott, Sam, and everyone who's participating. This is great. So Madison says, I'd also like to ask, do you ever come across people who are in denial, no diagnosis yet / ignorance? So Madison, are you asking for a friend? Wink, wink. Or is it really like someone in your family? Because if so, you could send them actually to our website. We have an ADHD assessment that they can take just to sort of get a little bit used to it. And then there's also ADHDonline.com, which has the best ADHD assessment, and you can get a diagnosis back in a week.
Yeah.
And you can actually use a discount code Coach Ryan50 for $50 off. All right, so Scott Sim is saying, I had a mini crisis that panned out in the end, but I doom spiraled today.
Oh, I'm so
No,
sorry.
Scott Sim.
Aw, Scott Sim, we're here for you, sister.
I almost had no meds for tomorrow due to my poor planning.
Oh.
I almost had no meds, but due to my ADHD, but thankfully I've learned. So I now have Andrea copied on the alerts so that when I ignore them, she goes, hey, I'm getting a lot of messages about your medication. Should I renew it? I'm like, yes, thank you. Madison, feel free to send us a message if you need more info or an email or whatever. But yeah, ADHDonline.com. All right, so Aaron, back to Aaron over here on the
and
Insta.
I have a story about ADHD online when you guys are done. When you're done with Aaron's story.
Amazing. Okay, cool. So Aaron is a financial advisor, and she said that she wants to be more prepared for her appointments, which I totally relate to. In fact, one of my clients who I was talking to today is a very successful financial advisor. And so Aaron says, reviewing the current products, the past documentation, prep illustrations for what I might want to recommend. I think all of those are great ideas. Zero judgment here. I'm just curious, like, how long do you think it would take to adequately prep? Do you need 30 minutes? Do you need an hour? Do you need 2 hours? I just don't know enough about it. Because I feel like we could try to build a plan for this to block out some time for it.
Yeah, like a pre-meeting strategy.
Yeah. So it's like, meeting prep.
Yeah, have like a meeting prep outline.
Yeah, have like a template.
A template.
So those things that you just typed to me, maybe you could save those like, on your phone or somewhere on your work computer, or even just, you could start with a piece of paper or sticky note, have it next to your computer. Think about, maybe write, this is a cool idea. You could write next to each one of those line items how long you think it would take, because it's not until we do those little simple, quote unquote, calculations that we're going to realize, like, wait a minute, I've only been giving myself an hour, but I need 2 hours to prepare. Because time blindness is really hard for us, where it'll just sneak up on us, right? So yeah, definitely kind of writing those out would probably help. But let us know what you think about that, Aaron. What's up, Heather? Welcome. Good to see you. Keep those likes coming. Okay, Andrea, you said you had a story.
Yes. So I have a friend that I was talking to on the phone today, and she's really struggling with overwhelm.
Yeah.
And whenever she's struggling with overwhelm, then she just eats to try to like.
Yeah, it's like stress.
Self-soothe.
Yeah, stress eating.
Yeah. So I said, okay, like, let's break it down a little bit. Like, what's causing the overwhelm? Like, what is it? Is it a certain task? Is it like thinking about planning your meals? Like, what is causing the overwhelm? And she has her feelings are like so heightened. Like, she doesn't even know what's causing the overwhelm. She's just so overwhelmed with life.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I said, I think, and then there's some tasks that she just like doesn't even want to start on because she doesn't feel like she can do a good enough job.
Right.
I'm like, oh, that sounds like some perfectionism happening.
Yeah.
And then she also said like her dad has pretty bad ADHD. I'm like, well, it is genetic. And she tries to do way too many things in a day.
Yep.
Which is like Ryan's culprit.
Yep. That's
number one culprit.
Yep.
Really used
number
to
one.
struggle with before he put the 5 shifts to Conquer Your ADHD in place. Which, if you guys want to see the free masterclass, there's a link in the profile, and you can also find it at ryanmayercoaching.com/5shifts. So I told her, I'm like, I think you might have ADHD. Especially if your dad has it, like it's definitely hereditary.
Yep.
So I gave her the link for ADHD Online, and she's going to take the assessment today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing. And honestly, it's just so relieving to figure out, to get that closure and realize if it's really ADHD or not.
Right. Because she's been told in the past that she has bipolar and then also anxiety. But I feel like a lot of these mental health diagnoses have a lot of overlap.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's a lot of co-occurring conditions.
And maybe she just didn't
What's
get
up, the king? Thank you for following me.
Quite the right ones.
I want to send you a free digital gift. Thank you for following me. You're welcome, Aaron. Yeah, definitely throw that into Llama Life. Great idea.
Yeah.
And Andrea, I'm so glad that you sent them to ADHD Online. That's going to be awesome for them.
Yeah. Yeah, so moral of the story, like, life is too short to be miserable at all times and like feeling so overwhelmed you can't even function. That's not how it's supposed to be. So if that's how you're feeling, guys, like, I really encourage you to reach out and get some help. Talk to somebody, talk to your doctor, see if you can get a psych consult to try to figure it out. You got to start somewhere.
Well, they can also go to ADHDonline.com, even if they do more than just ADHD.
Right. That's true. And just taking the ADHD assessment on the Ryan Mayer Coaching website at least gives you some direction. Can at least give you some direction to add if you may have ADHD or not. If you think it's ADHD, for free. If you're not ready to make a commitment.
Rhea, thank you so much for asking that question. I just have to. Scott Sim has the best way of phrasing things. It's just hilarious. She says, "Yeah, I'm diagnosed ADHD, but have other spices added to my human soup as well." So Rhea asks a really good question, and Andrea, maybe you could talk about this one.
Okay.
What about being so overwhelmed you just avoid? How do you conquer that?
Yep. There gets to be a certain point where the overwhelm is so severe that you may need some medication to help you to kind of get it under control a little bit before you can face life's issues. And if that's the case, like, that's okay. Sometimes that happens.
So I'm going to take a different approach on this one. And Rhea, I'm going to say, before you go the meds route, a lot of times I tell my clients usually around 80% of avoidance has to do with ambiguity. In other words, like, you're not quite sure, the person is not quite sure how to start the task. So they just avoid the task. So I'll ask you the same question that Andrea was asking her friend. What is it that has you overwhelmed? Like, are you able to, would you be willing to share? What are some of the things that are overwhelming to you? Because if we start there, I can tell you how to help conquer that. How about how to deal with high school teachers and teaching them how to reach a student with ADHD?
Yeah, it's a tough one.
So I was just talking earlier this week, actually yesterday, with someone. They have a really cool nonprofit that is called Anthony's Way, Anthony's Way Road to Kindness, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a lot of really good resources they were telling me about. So I'd say maybe give that a Google, tell them that, give that an internet search and tell them Coach Ryan sent you. They have some educational resources and may have some things that you could do to talk with teachers. You could also schedule a call with me and my team. We'd be happy to help in any way that we can. We have a couple of folks on staff that I think could add some value in that department. But yeah, it's tough when teachers have a certain mindset around neurodivergence that is based in old ways of thinking.
Yeah. The tables have turned.
Yeah, I mean, ADHD awareness is definitely spreading in a good way.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to make that as like a cop-out answer, so sorry about that. But yes, this is when you really think about it, definitely it can be about not fully understanding how to start. Yep. Okay, so Rhea says, but also just daily tasks. I seem to do great at work, though lately not so much, but I'm home avoiding a lot. Okay. And a lot of times that can happen. Like we can be really focused. Like our son is focused at school, but then has a hard time focusing when he gets home. And it can be that same way as grown-ups. Like we're focused at work because we have to be, but then at home we just kind of like, you know,
Wow.
want to unwind, and it's tough. Okay, finances mainly. Got it. All right, so let's talk about this. Is it like budgeting? Sorry, everyone, just had to address an inappropriate comment so that wouldn't be coming back. But now we should be good, but I got a little distracted for why we're really here. Sorry about that. Spending too much on food and self-care. Thank you, Scott Sim. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, triple stars. I agree. Triple stars reminded me I could be helping laundry while I'm doing this. So, Andrea, Rhea's thing is specifically about finances, like self-care and spending money on food, as like instead of cooking, basically. So do you have thoughts or advice for Rhea on that
I
one?
understand the question. She's spending too much money on self-care and not enough money on like
No.
grocery shopping?
Well, basically, like instead of going to the store, she's avoiding that by just ordering out, or just like, so it's like self-care because like I'm too tired, I don't feel like it, I'm just gonna order out. But then that happens more often than she would like, I think, is what I'm gathering.
Got it. Okay, now I understand. I have a couple ideas on that. Number one is to block time and sit down and do the meal planning And even if like we do like a real simple like crock pot chili, and we can make like a double batch,
Yeah.
and then it's good for like a few nights.
Mm-hmm.
So we only have to really cook like twice a week, and then we just have some leftovers or like simple meals. And you know, you have to sit down and think, you know, twice a month. But then if you sit down and do it and you meal plan for 2 weeks, then you're set for 2 weeks. So, you know, if you can muster the ability to sit down and think about the meals for the near future, then I think it'll really pay off for the next couple weeks.
And Rhea, I'm just going to make a bold assumption that maybe even just hearing that, like, well, that assumes that I can sit down and actually plan, and that's hard for us sometimes. So if that's the case, no judgment. I totally understand. And I think that what I'd recommend is you can join our community for free, and you can just simply ask if anybody would be willing to be accountability partners with you. And like you could body double for them, like sit on a call with them, and they could work on whatever they're working on while you do your meal planning. You could even order your food if you want to order it online. If you can't get yourself to go get the food, you know, you can order the groceries. So yeah, those are just some ideas. And then there's resources out there like focusmate.com that you can look into where it's free for, was it 3 calls a week? I kind of forget now.
Yeah, I think 3 a week.
Where you can meet with just a random person. They're working on something. You're working on something. I just did that yesterday. While I was working on something I had to get done, somebody else was working on a paper, you know, that kind of thing. So those would be some ideas. I hope that helps. Please don't. Oh, okay. Oh, Tash, I will read it out loud because it makes me feel good. It said, I don't want to interrupt. This was my first time engaging with one of your lives. Wanted to say thanks. Lunch break over, back to work.
Aww.
So glad you were here. And feel free to stop by anytime on your lunch break.
We're here every Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh, good. Rhea says she loves those ideas. Okay, good.
Yay.
I'm so glad, Rhea.
About the meals?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. And then my other idea I had about it was, Rhea, to do online grocery delivery.
Yeah.
Grocery shopping. Like I know Walmart has free grocery pickup. So you can order your food and then you just drive to Walmart. You don't even have to get out of your car, and then they bring you the groceries to your car. And it's free. It's a free service that Walmart offers. They're doing that to compete with Amazon. So take advantage of that. And Aldi also does grocery pickup, but I don't know if you have to pay for it or not. You might. I don't know. And Aldi is not it's not in every part of the U.S. That's true. Yeah. We're big Aldi fans, though. If you do have Aldi, which is spelled A-L-D-I, if you have that by you, it's originally, I believe, a German company, and they're just totally changing the game when it comes to grocery shopping. As far as pricing, their prices are just remarkably better. We are big Aldi fans. Yeah. Hey, Gary Lewis, thank you for following me. I would love to be able to send you a free gift. Send me a DM. Just remind me you just started following me. What's up, SK Jeanette? Oh, good. Rhea says, love Aldi. Yeah, that's great. Do. The best. You're at work doing 72. Scott Sim, thank you so much for all your help. It's great to have you back, by the way. Yay. Where's everybody tuning in from, by the way? We're so glad that you're here with us on TikTok. They had that little scare where this almost all went away. Yeah. I didn't even think about folding with friends, but that would have been really sad. Yeah. To not
Hey, by the way, make sure you take some time to follow me on the other platforms just in case, because we're going live on YouTube right now. We're going live on Instagram right now. So if TikTok goes away again, because I heard this is only a temporary like extension. It's like a 72-day thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then they're going to like revisit it.
So it's still owned by the same owners as before right now?
I guess. I'm not totally sure. Can anybody back me up on that? What's the status of ownership at TikTok at the moment? Anyone?
Well, my mom said Trump cannot afford it. He doesn't have enough money, but Elon Musk was looking, and the Shark Tank dude was looking at.
Yeah. Ooh, from
Right.
New Orleans. Amazing. Pierre Jefferson just got the number 3 gifter badge.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Andy, I just want to say thanks for sharing the live.
Yeah.
I want to send you a little gift too. So make sure you send me a DM, and would love to send you a free productivity guide. Happy to do that.
Also, everybody, the 5 Shifts to Conquer ADHD at Work masterclass is now in the profile. So check it out.
Wait, is that free?
Yep, totally free.
What?
Ryan poured his heart and soul into it.
We made that free?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Check it out. RyanMayerCoaching.com/5 shifts. And it's also in the profile.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Andrea and I try to exchange gratitude statements. So I just want to say thank you for helping to get the 5 shifts
You're
in
welcome.
a place where people could access it.
You're welcome.
I know it's going to help more people.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, next week at this time, we're going to have a little bit of a spicier version of Folding with Friends, because we are bringing in Dr. Lynn Pache. I mean, hey, if we're in the bedroom, let's talk about bedroom stuff. Let's talk about baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about. She is a therapist specializing in sex therapy. She had an awesome talk. She's just like a really, really nice person. Had a great talk at the 2024 ADHD conference that I was at. And here's what I said about her talk. Like, I've never heard anyone talk about sex in such a professional and like non-awkward way.
Oh, good.
Because I was thinking, like, how is she going to do this at a conference, talk about this? But no, it was awesome. It just talked a lot more about like ADHD brains and kind of how that factors in.
Mm-hmm.
So I had asked her if she'd be willing to stop by and join us virtually. So she's going to be on with us next week.
Yay.
So stop by, set the reminder, turn the notifications on, whatever you need to do, so that you can come hang out and learn a little bit more about that. And this year, our goal is to have some more friends on with us for Folding with Friends. I mean, that's what it's about, because friends don't let friends fold alone.
Mm-hmm. Keeping it real. Keeping it fun.
Keeping it real fun. Whose is this?
I think that's a new one of Shane's.
Okay. I also had a client today who is struggling with some digestion, like some GI issues. Wondering if there's anybody else here on the live who struggles with GI stuff, because
Yikes.
there may be some links from, like from ADHD and GI, gut health kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm. Could see that.
Maybe if you have GI issues, you could put a poop emoji just for fun. Dalface. Okay. Hi from Tennessee. What's up, Dalface? 312 from Tennessee. Hey, Evelyn Brown 2442. Thanks for following me. So glad you did.
Yay.
I don't take that lightly. Please send me a direct message so that I can send you a digital gift.
Yeah.
All right, Dollface is here. Became number 5 member. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Triple star. Shared the live. Good stuff. Okay. What other questions does everyone have? These have been really good questions today. Shay Janash says the mental toll that it takes to be normal at work or school can just be so exhausting that when you get home, you just shut down. Yeah, totally. Oh, self-care for Raya before was facials and petties as well.
Mm.
It's fine. Judgment-free zone. Hey, Wendy, thanks for following. Send me a DM. We'll get you some digital products to help you with your ADHD management. I'm all about giving stuff away because I do this work because I know how hard it is to have ADHD. So you can schedule a call with our team totally for free. And we can tell you a little bit more about what we might be able to do to help.
Mm-hmm. Getting close. Doing good. I'm going straight to bed.
Straight to bed. Ben Sherman.
I think Grandma brought him new socks this weekend.
Okay. I think that would be an Ethan sock.
Probably.
Okay.
Done.
We did it. Did it.
Whoop, whoop. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
We're so glad you were here.
Appreciate you
Hope you
all.
got something out of this. I'm really glad we got to see all of our friends on the TikTok. And Asraf said, let's see, mental health care is still low level, even though it's 2025. It's increasing, but not enough. Yeah, I know. Asraf, so good to see you, brother. I won't forget to shut it off this time.